Hi, I'm Mike Bellevue, and today we're back out at Duelist Den, and we're going to be shooting this replica of a second model Brown Bess. Now, this gun is made by Pedersoli in Italy, and he's represented here in the United States by the Italian Firearms Group. Alright, well, this will be the first time that I shoot this Pedersoli Brown Bess. I'm going to be loading it with paper cartridges the way it would have been loaded in the 18th century. And I really want to know what it can do with viable 18th century ammunition. So, if you saw last week's video, you saw me make up a bunch of these paper cartridges. This one has the priming in it as well. So let's show you the loading technique for the 18th century. You would have first placed the gun on half cock, bit off the tail of the paper cartridge, and filled the pan with the same 2FG powder that is going into the main charge. Then you'd close the frizzen. Now, I don't like doing that because it's, I think, a fairly unsafe way to load, but it's the way that they did load. So then you take the cartridge with the rest of the powder charge in it, and you would pour that powder charge directly down the bore. Right, so you had all the powder down. Now the last step was to take that cartridge with the ball, right, entirely, put it in the bore with the cartridge paper acting as a wadding, load it down, and now you were ready to fire. Okay, well, we've got the gun loaded and primed with paper cartridges. And by the way, if you're interested in the load or what's in the cartridges or why I'm doing it this way, last week's video was all about making paper cartridges for the Brown Bess musket, and it explains all of that. So go ahead and look up last week's video, and that way I won't have to repeat it for those of you who have seen it. So I've never shot this. What I want to do is take 5 shots on a 25-yard target and just see where it's hitting, and then figure out what to do after that. So let's get to shooting. Okay, that's 5. Like I said, the trigger pull on this thing is horrendous, 8 or 9 pounds. So there's no babying it to touch it off. But let's go see how we did. Well, I think we could all agree that at 25 yards, that gun's a killer. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little preview of shooting the Brown Bess with paper cartridges. If you want to see the entire video, which has a lot more action and some fun shooting, not just paper shooting, it's going to be available on YouTube at the Duelist 1954 channel, and it's going to be dropping on the 15th of October at 7 a.m. So if you want to see more of the Brown Bess in action, just go to Duelist 1954 on October 15th, and it'll all be there for you.